This question is so hard. How can I solve it? What are you doing? I I try to solve this math question, but it's so hard.
Oh, I have a solution for you. I made a quiz system that may ease your problem.
But how this could help me solve this math question?
Close the camera first.
This project presents a Python programming project that focuses on development of quiz system. The primary objective of this project is to design and implement an interactive application that allows users to answer a series of multiplication of math questions and receive immediate results on their performance. In this context, the development of computer-based multiplied question quiz system support effective learning by combining educational content with simple automation, making practice more engaging and systematic.
So next I will explain about the code structure. So the first one is import random. This import random is to generate random numbers, since we are going to use a lot of number, and so yeah, we're going to use import random to generate random numbers. Next, we're going to the first function, which is def start underscore quiz. This function is to just display the main menu of the quiz. So the while true, the loop is to keep showing the menu until the user insert the valid choice. So the next one, we're going to do another part. So first and second line, which is attempt and attempt. This one, this code is to set the limit for invalid input. For example, if the user enter the invalid input, the code will not repeated the invalid input endlessly, so it has the limit. So the next one, the while loop is to display the input section repeatedly if the user enter invalid choice. So use if else to state the choices and perform actions based on user input. So we insert the if else to give user the choices and to make sure the program perform actions based on the user input. So last one, the return is at the end of the if else to exit to the start quiz function. So the next one is the display question function. So the first one is I equal to 0, which is to start the count at the 0, which is the question start from 0 lah. So second one is score equal to 0 to count the correct answer, which is start to make sure it start from 0. So while I less than 5 is to give random 5 multiplication questions, and the loop ends when I equal to 5. So the limit is at 5. So if the question become 5, the loop will end. So next one is num1 equal to random dot randin 1 12. That is to generate random numbers from 1 until 12. Last one, answer equal to none is to set to the default value. This part is to keep asking for the answer from the user as soon as they have not exceeded the limit. So the limit is the code before this, which is we had set to 3 limits only. So attempt plus equal to 1 is to add 1 attempt when the user enter the event choice. So the next one is related to the answer equal to none before this. So the code says that if answer is none, this code detects if the user never insert a valid choice, which is the user will just enter the invalid choice. So score plus equal to 1, the score will add 1 when the answer is correct. So I plus equal to 1, which means plus 1 question. Next one is the function for repeat question. The while true in the question is to keep the looping the question until the user exit the code. So the system will always loop the question until the user want to exit the code. So score equal to display question means it is to store the score of the user, and repeat equal to quotation mark means it is the empty string, which is we want to store the y or n after this. This is the part when we ask the user whether they want to continue or not. So the dot lower at the end of the function, it is to make the input case sensitive. So this part it stated that repeat equal to n. It is to end the quiz immediately if the user enter the invalid input after it has exceeded the limit. So if repeat equal to y, if the user want to answer quiz again, so it will return back to the question. So continue means it goes back to the start of the while true loop, and they will continue answer the quiz. So the start quiz at the end means call the main menu back after the quiz ends.
Challenges faced and solution implemented. First, controlling quiz flow. The challenge, ensuring the quiz system follow the correct sequences. The solution, this was solved using while loops and if-elif else statement. Second, handling invalid user input. Challenge, user may enter invalid input such as letter instead of number when answering quiz question. This will result the system will be crashed. The solution, a try-exit structure was implemented to handle input error. Third, repeating quiz question efficiently. The challenge, displaying multiple quiz questions while avoiding repeated or messy code, was challenging as a beginner. Solution, loops and random number generation were used to automatically generate 5 multiplication questions per round. Fourth, tracking and displaying scores. Managing scores across multiple quiz rounds and ensuring accurate result was difficult without proper variable handling. The solution, the use of separate variables for round scores and total scores allow the system to correctly calculate and display the final score and overall percentage, giving users clear feedback on their performance. And lastly, interpreting user choice correctly. Challenge, different format of user input such as uppercase Y, lowercase y, uppercase n, or lowercase n could lead to logical error when deciding whether to continue the quiz. The solution, string processing using .lower was applied to standardize user input.
Related. Inside the repetition function, we have two key variables. Total score we set at 0 and the question also start at 0. Every time you finish a round of 5 questions, the display question function return your score for the round. Say 4 out of 5. The score is then added to total score and 5 is added to the total question. So if you play 2 rounds and score 4 and then 5, your total becomes 9 out of 10. At the end, the program uses these two values to show your final score and even calculates your overall percentage. Total score divided by total questions, multiplied by 100 and round to 2 decimal places. And that's how the progress is tracked across the multiple attempts.
Wow, this is amazing. Why don't you tell me this earlier?
I do this for fun, you know.
Oh, that's good. Now I can solve this math problem on my own. Look at this.
Wow, so good.
Thank you for helping me, Zaidi.
You are most welcome.